Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kathleen, and today's video I am going to do a book tag called the Mid-Year Freakout Book Tag 2016 edition. Alright, so this book tag was created by Chammy from Read Like Wildfire and Ellie Jane. I will leave both of their channels down below if you would like to check it out. I was not tagged by anyone to do this tag, but I wanted to share with you guys some of the best books that I've read so far this year. And just a fair warning, I will be talking about this book in particular quite a few times, so let's go ahead and get started. Alright, question number 1 of this tag asks us, what is the best book that you have read so far this year? And the book that I chose was The Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson. This is the first book in the Remnant Chronicles, and I have been talking about this book for quite a few videos. You guys know that I absolutely loved this book. The Kiss of Deception is the first book in the Remnant Chronicles, and then The Heart of Betrayal is the second book. The third and final book is not out yet. It will be out in August 2nd, so less than a month away. It is a fantasy world following Leah, who is a princess of this kingdom, and she runs away from her arranged marriage because she does not believe in marrying someone that she does not know. She's never met him in her life, so she runs away, and the prince that she leaves at the altar, he runs after her. But also another assassin from this enemy kingdom, he also finds out that she ran away, and he goes after her to kill her. I loved this book, definitely one of my favorite series of all times now. Because alright, and question number 2 asks us, what is the best sequel you've read so far this year? And of course, I do have to mention A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. This also happens to be one of the best books I've read so far this year. I gave this book 5 stars, but I would give it 10 stars if I could. But this book changes the game. It changes everything. It changes everything you know about the world. It changes everything you know about the characters. It just is so freaking good. If you have not read A Court of Thorns and Roses, definitely pick up the series. The first book is not that good. You will find a lot of things bad about it, and some things will really bother you and even make you uncomfortable. But read the first book so you can read this book, because it's alright. And then question number 3 asks us, what is a new release that you haven't read yet but definitely really want to? And the book that I chose is The Crown's Game by Evelyn Skye. This is a fairly recently released book. I believe this was released back in May, and it is a fantasy world, but it is also mixed with historical fiction, and it's been getting so many rave reviews online, on Booktube, just everywhere. It's been getting great reviews, and I'm really excited to get into this world. Alright, and question number 4 asks us, what is your most anticipated release for the second half of this year, 2016? And of course, it is the final book in the Remnant Chronicles trilogy by Mary E. Pearson, which is The Beauty of Darkness, which is coming out next month, and I'm so excited. I have been waiting for this book for months and months, because once I finished this book, I was like, the last book is not out yet, and I want to cry. I'm gonna go straight to Barnes & Nobles or Target or wherever, and I'm gonna pick up the day that it comes out. It is alright. And question number 5 asks us, what is your biggest disappointment so far this year? And I have to say that it is the Testing trilogy by Joelle Charbonneau. This is a dystopian series. It is about a world that has been ravaged by a devastating war. Basically, they are now testing the children. If they pass the testing, they have a chance to get a college education and become a new leader of their society. I loved the first book. I gave it 4 stars. I thought it was great. It was action-packed, and then it just went downhill from there. The second book, Independent Study, was the biggest bore I've ever read. There was no point to this book. I wish this book didn't exist. There was no new information provided. And then the third book, Graduation Day, I gave this book 3 stars. I thought it was okay. It was a nice little ending to the trilogy. However, it was just really, the book was boring up till the final 20% of the book, and then it kind of picked up. There was a plot twist in this book that I thought was really bad. I thought there was just no point to that plot twist, and it just left me really confused. If you would like to hear more of my thoughts on this book series, I did a full spoiler-free review. I'll leave a link down below if you'd like to check it out. Alright, and question number 6 asked us, what is the biggest surprise you read this year? And the book that I picked was Snow Like Ashes by Sarah Rosh. I knew that I was gonna like this book. I knew it. It's a fantasy world. It got a unique magic system. It's about kingdoms attacking kingdoms. It sounded really good. I just did not expect to love this book as much as I did. Again, I gave this book 5 stars on Goodreads, but if I could give this book 10 stars, I would. I had a great reading experience. I loved this book, and I also finished reading the second book, Ice Like Fire, and again, the third book does not come out till the end of September. All this waiting is just like crushing my soul because I need to get these books in my hands like now. Alright, and question number 7 asks us, who is your favorite new author? And I decided to pick 2 authors, and you already know who one of the authors is. One of the authors, of course, is Mary E. Pearson. She's the writer of the Remnant Chronicles, and the second is Sarah Rosh, who wrote Snow Like Ashes trilogy. Just so good, and I love these authors. They're so sweet. I tweet them all the time, just raving about how much I love their books. Alright, and question number 8 is, what is your newest favorite crush? And yes, I will be talking about this book again. Caden, he is one of the love interests in this book, and I absolutely love him. I don't know how to pour my love for him. He's someone who's very misunderstood. He got caught between loyalty to his country and his love for Leah, and it's something that he really struggles with in the series. I felt that he was a more genuine love interest. Alright, and question number 9. Who is your newest favorite character? And that person is Mayra from A Snow Like Ashes. She is the main character in the Snow Like Ashes trilogy. She is just absolutely relatable, is I guess the word I'm trying to look for. She is a tough female character. A lot of people hold her back because she's a girl. They don't think that she's strong enough, but she is stubborn and she is strong. I love that she doesn't quit. She wants to do good for her kingdom. She wants to be able to contribute, to rebuild her kingdom, to take back her kingdom. Alright, and question number 10 asks us, what is a book that made you cry this year? Was definitely this book, The Way I Used to Be by Amber Smith. Follows a girl who is raped by her brother's best friend. She is devastated, obviously. It was someone that she thought she trusted. This book made me cry so much, like especially towards the end. She was finally coming to terms with what happened to her, and it was just so beautifully heartbreaking. I did a full spoiler-free review on this book. If you guys would like to check it out, I will leave it linked down below so you can know more of my thoughts of why I loved this book as much as I did. Question number 11 is a book that made you happy. But the book that I chose is The Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. I just want to say the reason why this book made me so happy was because of the changes. When everything with the characters changed, I was just like, yes! When the main character found her strength and she realized that, hey, I'm a person, I have thoughts too, I have feelings, and I want a say in what happens to my life, and I was like, yes, you go girl. That's how this book made me feel this entire book. Question number 12 asks us, what is the most beautiful book that you've bought so far this year? And I'm assuming that means physically beautiful. Is The Brilliant Light of Amber Sunrise by Matthew Crow. No, I have not read this book. Yes, I am planning on reading, and yes, it is the most gorgeous book in my bookshelf. Alright, and then question number 13 asks us, what books do you need to read by the end of the year? I want to say every book on my TBR pile. Red Queen and Glass Sword by Victoria Aveyard, Daughters of Smoke and Bone trilogy by Laini Taylor, The Wrath in the Dawn and The Rose and the Dagger by Renee Attier, the Shadow and Bone trilogy by Lee Bardugo, Mortal Instruments series by Cassandra Clare. Alright, and then question number 14. Who is your favorite book community member? This question is a little hard for me because I don't think I can choose just one. I love a lot of people, so I'll start naming names. Binta from A Positive Writer, Grace from G Swizzle Books, Sam from Sam the Book Dragon, Jen from Read, Camille from The Chameleon, Juliet from The Book Virgin, region. I'll leave all of their links down below if you would like to check any of them out. I recommend every single one of them. They're each unique in their own way, and that is the reason why I love them so much. Those are just a few of my favorites. I have a lot of favorites, and I cannot name them all in this video because this video is already getting to be too long. So yeah. Alright guys, so there you go. There is my mid-year book freak out for the year of 2016. If you read any of the books that I've mentioned, let me know down in the comments below what you thought of them. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like if you did, and subscribe to my channel if you are not already. I hope to see you guys on my next video. Have a good day, guys, and keep reading. Bye!